Yeah, why you gonna make fun of me? I'm not offended, but why did I make fun of me? Alright, good morning everyone. Once again, so today we are looking at subject matter that we are having a conversation on. It's digital integration for vibrant evangelism. And just like we did yesterday, we're going into an interesting conversation. Also, at the end of this session, we'll be taking questions. So maybe during the course of the conversation or as we end the conversation, you have a question, kindly note it down and then we'll get to you definitely to answer. Hallelujah. All right, PM, so just quickly give us a brief introduction of yourself or those that don't know you.
Okay, my name is Olumayo Akinpedu. I'm presently the lead pastor of Discovery Ring where we had this morning. I'm proudly the husband of one wife, father to two boys. What else again? I finished from the prestigious only university in Nigeria, Obafemi University. Yeah. There's the noise, there's the noise, there's the noise, there's the noise. All right, let them know, let them know, let them know. All right. Then, what else I say? I'm not a full-time pastor. I work in the corporate world. I'm currently the engineering team lead for the engineering science department in British American Tobacco. Okay, I think that's about all.
Okay, so the question is, I know that you are somewhere in between the series and millennia. You might not want to claim that you're a millennia, so we'll put you somewhere in between. So my first question for you is, how has digital media impacted your picture as a person?
Okay. First and foremost, I choose to identify as a Gen Z. Okay. So answer your question. We all know that the world we are in right now is greatly influenced by the digital stream. As a matter of fact, yesterday, Reverend Larry declared to us that we are no longer tripartites. Man is no longer just spirit, soul, and body. That there is also a digital face to it. So man is now spirit, soul, body, digital. Having said that, how that answer your question. It's interesting that most of the feeders to my faith, let me put it that way, have come from content communities, online communities that I belong to, where on a regular basis I get update, I get content coming through that, and I've come to find myself in a place that, aside from my personal devotion, studying, praying, and all that, and coming to church and having fellowship with other people, I realize that I see a lot of content online by different church communities, different Christian communities that are actually help to portray the truths I've come to know in my own personal space. So yeah, I think that's how it is.
Interesting. Interesting. So you say that you are consume content
Yeah.
from online communities and from leaders that you're seeing in the online space, people that impacted your faith journey through digital media. So with so much information online, how can churches ensure that their digital evangelism content stands out and effectively captures attention?
Okay. So I was holding my phone, so she asked any question I don't understand. Really Google it. So to answer your question, first and foremost, we need to understand that no two churches are alike. Yeah, no two churches are alike. The Discovery is not the same as any other church, and any other church is not the same as the Discovery. While the core of our messages remains the same, which is salvation and preaching Christ, our approach remains unique. So for a church to remain unique online, it starts from the church being true to who they are, being authentic, being original. For in as much as, yeah, we have a lot of content online, we have a lot of churches, a lot of Christian leaders, a lot of Word of Faith movements that have the message out there on the digital space. For a Discovery or for the new or for a global harvest or for a King's Word or for a redeemed parish or whatsoever, to remain unique and stand out in the midst of this plethora of content online, it starts from the individual church being unique and being true to themselves. The moment we all start trying to adopt a particular approach, we get lost in that drive for copy. So for us to remain unique, we have to be unique. We have to stay true to who we are, how we are, how we go about things, how we deliver.
Okay,
I hope
you said that we have to stay unique. That's your point here. And so that is the way churches can ensure that digital evangelism content standards by staying unique.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So what are the best? What are some? Yes, not spying into my notes. So what are some best practices? You know, we have to stay unique here, like you rightly said. So what are some best practices for creating engaging, interactive digital content that resonates with the younger audience? We know you are not Gen Z. You are just somewhere in between, even though you like to identify as a Gen Z. But what are some best practices for creating engaging and interactive digital content that resonates with the younger audience? Especially the journalism.
I feel like I should not ask me that question. Since I'm the pastor, you are
Yeah, I'm not asking. No, you have to answer.
Okay, so give it to me again. Best practices.
Yes, for creating engaging, interactive digital content that resonates with the younger audience.
So first and foremost, go to where they are. Right? First and foremost, go to where they are. You can't say you want to engage the young audience and you throw up your content on Facebook. Are we together? How many of us are active on Facebook here? No, okay, you have a Facebook account. You have a Facebook account. We need it for Instagram. Okay, we have a Facebook account. How many of us are active? You see, so if I want to engage with the people in the auditorium right now, in the church right now, and I go to Facebook and I on Facebook with a lot of word of faith content and all that, I'm not reaching out, I'm not connecting, I'm not engaging. Yeah. So first and foremost, go to where they are. And where are they? Instagram, TikTok, Twitter for the ones that can talk and can fight. I'm not TikTok, right? Snapchat, WhatsApp. I mean, go to where they are. So I think the first best practice a church can ever adopt is to understand the demography that you're trying to reach and know where that demography resides and go there. Right? Second best practice that a church can adopt is to understand not just where they are, but what language they speak. We all know that the digital space is not just a space anymore, it's a world in itself. Right? And just like the word earth is, and in as much as we are all human beings on earth, nevertheless, certain parts of earth speak different languages from each other. The same way, so even in that digital space, you understand that there's a particular language that the demography you have to speak, and the church should be able to adopt that language and speak that language. I mean, the message remains the same, just the language are different. I'm telling you, keep a life surprise, and I'm saying that Jesus are here. It's different language, but it's the same content. So speak the language that you speak in those spaces and deliver the same message that you have to them. I can go on, but that doesn't really close to.
Okay, so the first one is go to where they are.
Yeah.
Number two is speak their language.
And sorry to cut in. An example of what is happening right now in Christian movements speaking the language of contemporary generation. I mean, we have gospel musicians such as Great Man Taki, Prince Emmanuel, Ingo Blaze, and like I mean, they've taken gospel from our better music, Hosanna music, Domwe, integrity music. I'm not integrity music again. Okay. They've taken the gospel music from that space and they brought it into a space where we can relate. I mean, I stumbled on Prince Emmanuel's Cock and Bull, and I was like, I could go to the Federal Shrine and play this song, and they would have gyrated and heard the message, and somebody there would get saved. So speak the language.
Amen. Speak their language. Go to where they are. I mean, that's where you are also. So we're supposed to employ that space. Yeah, so what my next question is how can churches use digital tools to provide meaningful conversation and discipleship beyond the initial online interaction?
Give me again.
How can churches use digital tools to promote meaningful conversation and discipleship beyond the initial online interaction?
All right, so it's very simple. Let's bring into a space that we can all easily relate to. Okay, I meet Chizzy for the first time. All right, and we have that initial interaction. Okay. What then do I need to do to take that beyond that initial and establish a firm connection in the days to come so that it goes beyond, hi, my name is Chizzy, hi, this is my it goes to, hey, Chizzy, hey, you almost. How do we do that? There's the initial engagement, the initial interaction, you see, and there's the deliberate interest in his interest. Finding the common ground. I mean, for those of us that know Chizzy very well, music is one of the core interests. I mean, Chizzy lives, breathes, talks, sleeps, music. All right? Something is passion. So, if I'm to continue if I'm to grow my interaction with Chizzy, then I pick it up from the music space. Okay? I will talk. I say, I want to get married, and I tend to sing to my wife at my wedding. Can you help me? But that is a true story, anyway. Can you help me? Like, I want to surprise my wife. I want to sing. No problem. We can get it done. And we got taken, and we'll get to talk about music, about the song. And that way, we build the relationship that right now, our relationship goes beyond music. I mean, I can talk to him about different and all that. The same applies to the digital space too as well. Most times, what churches do is they have a good way of throwing the nets and getting people into the net in the digital space. But beyond that, there's no deliberate move after that. For instance, something as simple as a 1 minute video, okay, on Instagram or on YouTube, and you end with that, and you end it with for more of this content, for more messages from, or for if you have any question. In fact, question is even more captivating than for more content. Click on the link. I mean, I remember there was a time many years ago we were working on the website of Global Harvest Church, and I went on to sample the websites of other churches. And just for me to sample, I think it was Covenant Nation. I can't remember. There was Covenant Nation or Nation Church. I go to their website and just keyed in my details just to see how their website is. You won't believe that for the little I did, for the next 2 years, they were sending me messages. For the next 2 years, they were sending messages. So churches need to, beyond that landing page, employ the digital tools that will engender continuous conversations after that initial. So you come online, you see our post, you like. After the like, what else? There should be those, I call them phishing questions, phishing tools, phishing posts. So beyond liking, if you want to do a call to action, let me put it that way, there should be those call to action that will make that person come and come again and come again. And at some point, by the time it's somebody coming 2, 3, 4 times, you connect with that person. There's something I'm doing personally right now on our own Instagram story. I noticed there's this particular person that never misses our live stream. Days we don't live stream, she like, if I'm not live streaming today, and honestly, I'm not sure I've ever seen her before physically in church. But the moment I noticed that I'm not on the media team again. I mean, okay, so I'm the pastor, I have to be there. But the moment I noticed that, I started engaging her. Followed her post, liked her post. Last night she dropped a comment and commented again. So we need to have those call to actions that make them keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and end up integrating them into the system. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, kind of. No, but I really want to anchor on the discipleship aspect because it really
Yeah. So you can't have this discipleship if there's no connection at first. All right. I mean, even Jesus Christ, when he met these guys first time physically, there was that connection. I mean, he told the sons of the redeemed, follow me. I'll make you of me. And those ones left that and they follow. So there has to be. So what I've put out on the answer to your question is the connection that churches are not really having online. So that way it starts from. So from that connection, then we can then take it up to say, okay, talk about discipleship, but we can't go on to discipleship if we are lacking in the connection itself.
Okay, so you're saying that the best way that we can actually, beyond the initial interaction, the best way is to foster connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and one of the ways is checking people that relate with your post at the church, and then be more deliberate about.
Not just checking. Of course, we can't check everyone's name.
Yeah.
I just use that as an example. What I said is create those call to action system that's easy for you to identify. So I mean, if you say for more content or for more of this content, click on this link and all that. From the people that click, you can easily identify with this person and target them.
Okay, so my final question. So for the future of digital evangelism, what exciting possibilities do you see, especially with our generation?
Okay, our generation is one that is extremely fast-paced, and the excitement of today might pale in comparison to the excitement of tomorrow. However, I'm super excited about what opportunities AI has to offer. Yesterday, Laura mentioned the church that has that hosts their services because it's a VR church. The church is in the metaverse. The services are held in the metaverse. We all know metaverse, right? The services are held in the metaverse. Everything is done in the metaverse. I mean, that was extremely intriguing to me. And I had to go online. I was on their website yesterday and I saw a picture of their member. When you enter the metaverse, you adopt an avatar that's of your own choice. And I saw their members. One was actually adopted the last Airbender avatar, one adopted Call of Duty. I mean, it was just intriguing to me. So yeah, I in the future I'm talking about AI, I'm talking about augmented reality, I'm talking about spatial computing. I mean, all this is beyond social media as we have it today. And again, AI itself is finding its way into social media. I've seen a number of things on Instagram that the AI doing. So it's the possibilities are intriguing, the opportunities are endless. So for me, I look forward to this.
Possibilities are intriguing and opportunities are endless. Amazing. So do you have any question in the room, any question in the house for Pierre? Okay, Pierre, we answer. All right, thank you so much, Pastor Mike.